James Cebulski for EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EASHL club action set to go down. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. And this one is now officially underway. And now he angles it across to McKenna. And that one's stolen at center ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot. Stops him cold. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Puck Nations won the faceoff. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Picked up along the boards by Umberger. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Puck Nation's got the puck. Shot. There's a save using his chest on the play.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Swing and a miss. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Works it across to Fantilli. That's a solid hit. Puck Nations looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck at center. Feed to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Puck Nations got a hold of it against the wall. He scores.
I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
St. Paul's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
A shot, and that goes off a player in front. Gets the puck over to Umberger. And that's stolen by McKenna. Wagner's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
St. Paul still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. McKenna's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he gets in front of that. Finley stick handling in his own zone. Handles the pass. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Quick feed down low. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. McKenna's got the puck. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck. Up by one, and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Along the right side into the offensive zone. Uncle Larry's going to play it against the half wall. Heyman's moving the puck through his own zone. Trying to clear. And his teammate comes up with it. St. Paul's got the puck shorthanded. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick shot! And not much on that one. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Tries to feed it over to Fantilli. And he takes the pass. Penalty has expired. You've got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Puck Nation's ahead 1-0. St. Paul's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Stones him in front. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here. Dumont's been nabbed for tripping.
Important task for the key players ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Loses his balance on the play. Reaches out and pokes it away. Columbus has it in the open ice. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, my! Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on it. You get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Puck Nation's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
Well, they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they've put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Eamon's lugging the puck. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Umberger. Nice save from point-blank range.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to McKenna. Puck Nation's got possession at center. Dished on over to Uncle Larry. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass across to McKenna. And he's able to handle that one.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Puck Nation's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Scooped up along the wall by Eamon. Now a quick pass to Finley. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. And we are underway here in the second period. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Lehman's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Quick pass to Pentillo. St. Paul's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the feed. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Puts it on net, blocked in traffic. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
St. Paul's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
From the open ice, they gain the line. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Quick feed to Umberger. Shakes off the coverage. And that's intercepted by Wagner.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
St. Paul's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Angles it over to Ventilli. And he turned that one aside.
Uncle Larry's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Here they are on the attack. Shot! Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Puck Nation's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. McKenna's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Umberger's got it along the wing. Puck picked up by Tugner. Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Denies the shooter on that play. Grabs the puck behind the net. Takes the pass. Dumont's got it against the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. Deflected in front. And that doesn't reach the net. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And the D come up with it in their own end. There's a hit on the play. Good clearing attempt to breathe. St. Paul's got the puck inside the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Muffs the shot attempt. Puck grab by Tugner. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Feeds it over. Heyman's got it in the defensive end. St. Paul's across the blue line. And makes the routine save. The Aces have it from their own end. Strong defensive effort. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Simple stop by Lehman. Uncle Larry's looking around to the point. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Second period nearly into its final minute here. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Umberger's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, St. Paul's got a 2-0 lead. McKenna's won the draw here in the open ice. Takes it from the right side. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Hull's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Puck Nation's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Uncle Larry. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. There's a shot. Whiffs on that. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Final frame is underway here. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Aces really haven't played well through 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Here's a chance, and that's deflected off someone in front. Cuts to the front. Can't keep a hold of it. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, great read on the play.
Puck Nation's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Big hit, that frees up possession. Look out. Here's a shot. Scores! And they finally get one.
They break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting the goal.
Columbus has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James. And I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
The Aces looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Amon. The Aces look to start the transition game. Passes it over. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Columbus has been playing a sort of freewheeling style here, and it resulted in the tying goal.
They're creating more offense, and there's more belief to their step, if you will, James. And that's because a sense of urgency as you hit the third period. You know time's winding down, and the time is now to them.
Puck Nation's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Dumont. And now it's grabbed by Fantilli. McKenna swinging the puck through center ice. Columbus plays it against the boards. St. Paul's moving it into the offensive end. Puts it off the post.
Now the adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And you hit the post and out.
Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with a turnover. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dumont. Oh, he tried to get a little too fancy, and it's shut down.
Sometimes the individual effort gets shut down early. You got to look for your options when you're in open ice.
Picked up along the wall by Tugnutt. Puck cleared from the defensive end. He grabs the puck here at the point. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Fantilli's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
The Aces have it from the corner. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. St. Paul's moving it along the wing. And that's intercepted by Raymond. A critical draw here. Puck Nation's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. And he slides it quickly to Dumont. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Slides into McKenna. Moves the puck. Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puck Nation's got the puck against the boards. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net. Sacrifices the body. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Under a minute to go in the third. Huge steal in his own end. Quick feed to Tugnutt. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Takes the feed. Cuts into the paint. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Aces with that goal have gone up by one here in the third.
Well, you're better up by one than down by one, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Late goings of this period. Columbus has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Taken by Amon. Looks to pass it to Uncle Larry. Passes out front. He scores! What a play! Puck Nation's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. St. Paul's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by the open ice. Grabs control of it at the point. Handles the puck. And he makes the save. Plays it in on the breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.